Hawks' baseball career spans 50 years, as he was honored with numerous distinctions both on and off the field. In 1968, Hawk was named the American League Player of the Year as he belted out a career-best 35 home runs, drove in, how many did you drive in, Hawk? Oh, 109 runs batted in. Among Hawk's historic contributions to the game is his credit of bringing batting gloves to baseball. However, it's his dedication in the White Sox broadcast booth that earned Hawk the adoration and love from baseball fans around the country. Hawk is a 5-time Emmy Award winner. He's a 2-time Illinois Sportscaster of the Year and was a finalist in 2007 for the prestigious Ford Frick Award, presented annually for major contributions to baseball broadcasting. Also in 2007, Hawk received the Lifetime Achievement Award at the annual Comcast Sportsnet Sports Award Dinner, benefiting the March of Dimes. However, most of us know Hawk as a man whose nicknames and catchphrases have become part of Chicago's popular culture. But more importantly, we know him as a man who shares our love for White Sox baseball. Fans, we ask you to please direct your attention to the center field scoreboard as we look back on the amazing broadcasting career of Ken Hawk Harrelson.
His calls are legendary.
Fletcher, Ozzie, yes! Bobby Thigpen has just broken baseball's all-time save record with 47. There goes number 400. But Big Frank, you can put it on the board. Yes! There's a shot, yes! Yes! And the White Sox are the champions. Alexei! Yes! Yes! History!
His catchphrases, notorious.
Big on. Looking to play by Burley. Mercy! You can put it on the board. Yes! And this ball game is over.
Congrats, Hawk, on 25 years.
Congratulations, Hawk. 25 years in the booth.
Everybody's lucky in the organization to have you around.
The respect the players got for you and the people got for you is amazing.
I do believe that Austin Powers was based on Hawk Harrelson.
He was actually Dos Equis' first choice for the most interesting man on earth.
When you were playing, you were probably the best ever.
You go on stretch, big hurt, little hurt, Ozaru, 13 not going to put up with that.
You remain the same guy, the guy that the fans have loved from the beginning and the guy that the fans still love today.
That's one hell of a career. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you. There's just not enough time for me to explain to you what has happened in White Sox baseball over the last 25 years. Some people have asked me to give you some of my joys and some of my disappointments. Well, obviously the biggest joy that I have was 2005 World Champion Chicago White Sox. And absolutely, going down the stretch was the greatest managing job I have ever seen by a guy, Ozzie Guillen. Our club was struggling a little bit. Cleveland was playing magnificent baseball. And he just picked them up, put them on his shoulders, brought them home. And all our White Sox did was go 11-1 in postseason play. Another great thrill of mine was the 1983 winning ugly team. And that was a team that I enjoyed watching, a young man just coming into his own. And he turned out to be one of the classic clutch hitters in the last 50 years, and of course that was Harold Baines. But we also had a feisty manager, and we also had a feisty third base coach. Tony La Russa was the manager, and our third base coach was a guy, a little banty rooster, who outside of Don Zimmer was the greatest third base coach that I have ever seen. And he won a lot of ball games for us and later went into managing, and he's doing the same thing now. And he's sitting right over there, and his name is Jim Leland. In 1985, we had a youngster that came to us from San Diego, an infielder. And from day one, we knew he had something special because he walked in like another little banty rooster thinking he owned the place. All he did was win the Rookie of the Year award, and that was Ozzie Guillen. And I'm going to have to cut this short by leaving you with my thanks to my family, my wife Eris, our daughter Krista and her family, son Casey, Valerie, his lovely wife, Ched, Nico, and Alexander, and all our nieces and nephews who we love like our own. They have been a source of inspiration for me for over a quarter of a century. And you know, in conclusion, when you take a man's money, you take a man's money. But when you take a man's time, you take a little part of his life. And I want to thank you all for sharing the last 25 years of your life with the White Sox and myself. I love you all, and I always will. Thank you.